Here's another thing you can put in your biography that makes for very fascinating reading, especially across the generational divide. How were you raised? What was the upbringing? What did people do in those days? How was the food? Was the food different? Was the climate different? We know there have been some changes in climate. You could talk about experiences. Where did you get your water? I know that it may seem strange to some people, but other people may actually hear me say that and say, that's something different, right? Depending on your background. I know that grandparents in my setting, parents in my setting, people born before 1960, it was not automatic to have running water in the home. Even here in some other places, you will hear people say that at a certain time, the population was much more rural. There were many urban people. So things like running water in the home was not widespread, right? You had to be in a certain place to have such a thing. And most people didn't. They had outhouses, right? So thinking about things in your upbringing that were different, that would be unheard of or totally unusual for your children, grandchildren, their upbringing can also make for very, very interesting reading in an autobiography, very valuable. It really puts in the historical element. So in 100 years' time, think of a student doing some research at a university and saying, how did people live in this place at this time, and picking up your book and actually finding it valuable. Never underestimate the power of written stories. I think they can do so much to showcase our common humanity, to shed light on times past. At the same time, they shed light on how we are more alike than different. And that's the power of stories. So just remember things that were different in your upbringing that somebody else across the generational divide did not experience can really make for very fun and very important component in your biography. I am Dr. Uche. I'm your friendly publisher, biography writing coach, book reviewer, a real-life physician too. What are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit subscribe. That way you know when I upload new videos. Share with your family and friends. Follow me on this fascinating journey as I talk all about stories on this channel, children's book read aloud sessions, fiction from across the diaspora, and tips to help you on your journey to writing your biography. You take care, and I'll see you in my next video.